associate, I am covered by my yoga maya. So I am only seen sometimes in some Brahmandas. In other words, just like this Meru mountain covers the sun, in the night time, the sun is being covered by Meru mountain. Therefore, you have the perception of night. In the daytime, the sun has circumambulated the Meru mountain, and therefore you can see the sun. And similarly, Bhagavan, when in Yogamaya potency, sometimes he remains hidden, and sometimes he desires in any particular Brahmanda, he manifests his pastime. It's all happening by the Yogamaya potency. Someone may say, the sun is always present among the luminaries in the universe, but it is not seen by everyone in all countries at the same time. Surya, however, can always be seen in his abode. In the same way, like the sun, you are always visible to those in your abode. Why then are you not visible to those now situated in your abode, such as Mathura and Dwarka? But the sun is sometimes visible, sometimes it's not. But if you go to the sun planet, then you always see the sun. Even though Bhagavan is sometimes visible, not visible, if you go to Bhagavan's abode, his Dham, then you'll see him. But the question is, why is he not visible now in Mathura, Vrindavan, Dwarka? Why can we not see him? This is his abode, why do we not see him? Krishna says, in response, Krishna said, if the Sumeru mountain is in the midst of the luminaries, the sun will be blocked by it and will not be visible. Similarly, Yogamaya is always present in my abode, such as Mathura, just like Mount Sumeru, the sun's abode. And Sumeru mountain is 800,000 miles in height. Very big. That's why even the luminaries, they circumambulate sometimes. Sometimes they're going above, sometimes they're going below. So he's saying the Mount Meru is present in the sky in that way always. And therefore it's able to block the sun. Similarly, my Yogamaya potency is also present in my Dham. So therefore it keeps me hidden even though I'm in my Dham. That's why asuras like Keshi, Aristasur, Yamasur, Kaliya, Uttanajana, all these demons that came to Brahma, but they're not able to see Bhagavan's truth. They only saw him in a mundane way. Bhagavan, Yogamaya kept their vision covered in that way. And Krishna needs to treat things. So, Yogamaya, by the potency of Yogamaya, Krishna may become manifest and not manifest. Even when he is manifest, only through the eyes of love can you really have darshan of Sri Krishna's Swarup. Otherwise you see him as mundane. It's like Guru. Guru is transcendental. So many people they have mundane conceptions about Guru. They see him in a mundane way. Even though he is not. He is completely Satchidananda, transcendental. He has a transcendental body. He said that Diksha Kale Shisha Kare Atma Samarpan. Say Kale Krishna Kare Kale Atma Samarpan. Say Krishna Kare Tar Deha Chirananda Moy Chirananda Deha Dwara Charana Prasad. Krishna makes, when you take, at the time of Diksha, when the disciple surrenders to the Guru, at that time his body becomes Chirananda. Even if a sadhaka is able to spiritualize his senses and body, to speak of our Guru Varga who are descending from the spiritual world, there is no tinge of mundane, anything mundane in them. Their body is completely transcendental. Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite, Avidya Vinasa Jata. Veda Gaya Jahara Charita. The Vedas glorify the Guru, his character, everything. Rays of prema emanating from his body, then how his body can be mundane. So he is transcendental, but yet he is seen also in a mundane way by so many people. Even we see Guru, we know he is getting old, or he knows this Guru. We may make this Guru Bhagya. Therefore, never commit this Guru Bhagya. Always consider the Guru to be perfect in all respects. Anything that we are visualizing is a play of Maya, just to bewilder those who have no faith. If Guru never got old, he never showed any illness, sickness, never accepted birth and form the concept of leaving this world, then so many people would think, oh, this bhakti world is very nice. Fountain of youth, immortality, I never die by the bhakti. And they will do bhakti just to take it into They will do bhakti just for the wrong reasons. Take advantage. The Guru, he plays, he tricks everybody. Oh, everything, oh, these, everything, oh, he's just an ordinary mortal. But he's not. So similarly, what to speak of Krishna? If we can see Guru in a mundane way, then Krishna definitely will also, he can be perceived in that way. Then, so here, only through prem, anjana charita, bhakti virochana, only through the eye of love can we really see Krishna. Krishna only becomes visible at certain periods. So similarly, Yogamaya is always present in Maya abodes such as Mathura, just like Mount Sumeru in the sun's abode. Krishna only becomes visible at certain periods. That is why those who are foolish are not able to understand me, Shyamasundar, the son of Vasudeva, being unborn and immutable. Although I am an ocean of all auspicious qualities, they eventually give me up and worship my Nirvishaya Sarup Brahma. Nirvishaya Sarup Brahma. Pratashika Vritti. In Gaura Vrindavan, Krishna and his Leela are eternally manifest. Through the medium of Yoga Maya, he sometimes descends with his eternal associates to manifest his Nitya Leela out of compassion for the jivas of this world. Those who are unaware of this tattva are unable to understand this secret. They think that the unmanifest Nirvishaya Brahma is the only Paratattva. That Bhagavan, whose name, forms, qualities and activities are transcendental, has manifested himself from that Nirvishaya Brahma. Mayavadi, they think Krishna has come from Brahma. When Brahma wants to perform pastime, he comes as Krishna. This is their conception. And Sri Sampradaya, think when Narayan wants to perform pastime, he becomes Krishna. But reality, Krishna, when he wants to beware the asuras, then he becomes Brahma. And he manifests his personal form. When Krishna wants to experience Aishwarya, then he becomes Narayan. It's opposite. So they say, yes, so this Krishna has manifested from this delicious Brahma. People are fools and have been described as Muda because their intelligence is covered by Mahamaya. Swami Maharaj Prabhupada used to use this word, Muda. Fools, rascals. They are always rejecting the Lord and accepting Maya. They are very foolish. Krishna is using these strong words. This Gita, it says, to understand who is Krishna himself. The same Krishna who is performing pastime with the Braj Gopis in Vrindavan, who lifted Giriraj Govardhan. That same Krishna, in one form he is in one form he has left Vrindavan, he is gone to Dwaraka. Now he is giving this sweet advice. Krishna is trying to help all the jivas. Therefore he is speaking this philosophy, trying to help the jivas understand. Without philosophy, without words of Shastra, words of wisdom, and the knots and arthas, and the attachment and the illusion that are there in the heart, they cannot be cut. Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he said, first you should cut, smash, create a void in the heart of the listener. After creating that void, then you fill it with Rasmai Prasad. But Krishna, he is creating a void. He is cutting and smashing all our misconceptions. Helping us to understand. Give us some tattva gyan. And after that, when he has made some room in our heart, Srimata Swataka Krishna Punya Shavana Kirtana. Hridayastha Hiya Bhadrani Vidunoti Sudritsana. These abhadras, these anarthas, they are washed away. It's like a powerful wind comes, cleanses and purifies everything. So similarly, Krishna in the form of his katha, he enters into the heart of the listener. His Harikatha is not different from him. His words are not different from Sri Krishna. He enters into the heart of the listener and he purifies that heart. Therefore making space and room. Then he can, like if you have a land, you want to cultivate the land, first you have to remove all the weeds, clean it, then you can plow the land and you can plant the seeds. So this is the process of removing all these weeds, all these abhadras, all these different anarthas in so many different forms. Sukriti anartha, duskriti anartha, bhakti anartha, aparara anartha. So many different types of anarthas described. Asat Brahm, Sarup Brahm, Hridaya Gaurbandiya, Aparar and Asat Krishna. Then Lai, Viksha, Patipati, Kasai, Rasa Swara, all these different stages, Anisita Bhakti. Near this Utsahamai, Ganatalara, Yukta Vikalpa, Niyamakshamaha, Vishaya Sankara, Tanantarangini. All these things Vishnu Chakra is described. Help us understand all the different abhadras, all the different anarthas, obstacles that are there, the jiva has to face. So if you don't have any knowledge about the anarthas, there's probably a good chance that you're never going to remove it. If you don't know it exists, then how can you pray to Krishna for the removal of that anartha? How can you perform sadhana to remove it? So, when there is some awareness of all these obstacles, then we can, it is like, if you know there is a minefield, then you're not going to walk into that minefield. You're walking down the street and you see someone informs you there's a man pulled down into the street, then you're probably not going to walk down there unless you want to get yourself killed. Similarly, Vishwanath Chakravarti is explaining all these things, Guru explaining all these anarthas, so that we can avoid committing these, falling into these anarthas. Also to help generate some awareness that we may also remove them. But the most important is to focus on service to Sri Guru. Because even though you cannot necessarily recognize the Guru, who is the expert physician, he can see the anartha. He can see the disease in the heart and he knows how to remove it. But still, these things have been described for the benefits of all jivas by our Guru. So these muras, these foolish people, they think that Krishna is temporary, he has come from Brahma. Their intelligence is covered by Mahamaya. Here it should be understood that Bhagavan has two types of Maya Shakti. Yoga Maya, internal, and Mahamaya, external. Yoga Maya is his Sarup Shakti, internal potency, which is expert in making the impossible possible. And Mahamaya is the shadow of this Yoga Maya. The first, Yoga Maya, arranges yoga, the enactment of the Leela of Bhagavan, who is omniscient, Sarvagya, and omnipotent, Sarvashaktiman. He arranges yoga, that means the union between the Jiva and Bhagavan. Then Leela will take place. Without Bhagavan's parikar, then how will it be pastime? How will it be Leela? Bhagavan performs his Leela with his associates, not alone. Yoga Maya does this by putting him and his associates in transcendental illusion. She also arranges for the yoga union of Bhagavan and the Jivas who are practicing sadhana and bhakti. For most, Krishna and the Brahma, they are covered by this Yoga Maya. They are under the influence of this brain. Because they do not know, they do not realize that Krishna is Bhagavan. Bhagavan himself forgets that he is Bhagavan. And he is able to engage in very sweet, natural pastime. And then on top of that also, Bhagavan is Yoga Maya is arranging for jivas of this world also to unite with the Lord. On the other hand, Mahamaya, that is why this potency is called Yoga Maya. It arranges the union with Krishna and his eternal associates and even Krishna and the jiva. On the other hand, Mahamaya bewitches those jivas who are averse to Bhagavan and binds them by the results of their various activities. A cloud cannot cover the sun. Rather, it is only the eyes of the jivas situated on earth which are covered. Similarly, Mahamaya cannot cover Bhagavan. It can only cover the knowledge of the jiva and thus prevent them from seeing him. You see, the sun is so powerful, it illuminates the entire universe. Even though the sun has so much power, the jiva, because he has independence, he is so stubborn, if he desires, he can even negate the power of the sun. You put on sunglasses, stay in your room, stand up, keep the doors locked, never come out. Then what power does the sun have? The almighty powerful sun is now powerless. It front of the independence of the jiva. Therefore, Bhagavan, he doesn't interfere with independence. No, the jiva is very stubborn. Therefore, he tries to encourage and wait for the jiva to offer his love and prem. Similarly, Mahamaya cannot cover Bhagavan, but can only cover the knowledge of the jiva and thus prevent them from seeing him. The jiva themselves, they accept this Maya, they cover themselves. And Mahamaya facilitates all that. Not that Mahamaya is covering the jiva is covering themselves by this Maya, allowing themselves to be covered, hanging on to this Maya, this attachment, like the monkey and the apple. The hunter puts the apple inside the clay pot, and when the monkey goes to pull the apple out of the pot, he cannot pull it out. Why? Because his hand is around the apple, and the apple is just exactly the same size as the mouth of the pot. He tries to pull the apple out, but he cannot. And the hunter comes with a net and a stick, and the monkey sees the hunter coming, and he starts panicking. He's trying to move, He thinks, oh, someone has caught me. But in reality, he is holding on to the apple, because he attached to that fruit. Therefore, he does not let go, and the hunter comes, throws the net onto the monkey, hits him on the head, and changes the monkey. So, we are holding on to this Maya, we are covering ourselves. By having this independent desire, separate from Krishna, we are becoming covered. Avidya covers us. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur quotes Krishna as saying, do not think that I was previously unmanifest, that I have now manifested this visible Satchidananda form of Shama Sundar. My Shama Sundar form is eternal. Although this form is like the self-effulgent spiritual sun of the transcendental realm, it remains hidden from the vision of common men, because it is covered by the shadow of Yoga Maya. The less intelligent cannot understand that Abhya is the root, immutable nature, because of this covenant. By the medium of his Yoga Maya potency, Bhagavan keeps himself hidden, keeps the eyes of the inimitable jivas covered. Like agnostics and atheists, they say, oh, God is it, then show us God. Why we will have to show God to you? It's like going to a rich man. If you have so much money, show me your money. Why have to show my money to you? Why have to prove anything to you? Why does Bhagavan have to prove anything to anybody? Therefore, we cannot, one who is in a compromised situation, in a critical situation, he cannot make demands. He can only beg for mercy. Like someone has a critical disease and he goes to the doctor. Hey, nonsense doctor, cure me, make me better. Put a gun to his head, make me better. Then what will happen? Well, the doctor, what do you do? But you cannot make demands. You go to the doctor and you humble mood, then the doctor will say, okay, you have come to me for my help, I will help you. So jivas who are demanding to understand God, to see God, they don't want to see God because they have faith, but they want to see God because they're trying to negate, they're trying to prove that God doesn't exist. But Bhagavan doesn't have to fulfill their demands. Sooner or later they'll realize themselves. Time will eventually help to open their eyes. Time will make them suffer so much and then they will be forced to pray to Bhagavan. Then by gradually they'll come to be sadhu, and they'll realize. And some faith will come and then they'll enter the path of realizing seeing God. Slok 26. Vedaham samadhitani bhaktamanani charjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschana. Oh Arjuna, I know all the moving and non-moving beings of the past, present, and future, but me, no one knows. Bhavanava, that Maya, which cannot deliver its foundation me, is called Bahiranga Maya. However, Antaranga Maya does not cover knowledge of me. To explain this, Sri Bhagavan is speaking this sloka beginning with Vedaham. No one can know me fully, neither those in this mundane world, nor those who have transcended this world, nor even personalities such as Maharudra, who are omniscient. That Maya which makes yoga union between the Bhaktas and Bhagavan is called Yoga Maya. Most people's Gyan is covered by Mahamaya, and the knowledge of omniscient personalities such as Maharudra remains covered by Yoga Maya. Therefore they cannot know me. So even the transcendental parikas, they are also covered by Yoga Maya, under the influence of Yoga Maya. Therefore, and then the jivas who are averse, they are covered by this Mahamaya. Therefore, only if the Lord Himself wants to reveal Himself, one can actually realize something of the Lord. Athapita deva padam pujadvaya prasada leshanu vibhita eve. Janadi tattam bhagavam mahimno nachanyavinam. This verse we speak every day. There it says that Athapita deva padam pujadvaya prasada leshanu vibhita eve. Only by this prasad, by this mercy, lesha, by a small amount of this prasad, can we, even by a small particle of His mercy, we can actually realize Him. Without that prasad, without that mercy, it is not possible. Prakashana Vritti. One may raise the doubt if Bhagavan is covered by Yoga Maya, he must also be an illusion like the Jiva, and have that defect of ignorance. In response to this said, Maya is engaged in my service, being subject to my prowess, and remains under my control from afar. Maya cannot cover the knowledge of Bhagavan. Shri Bhagavan is again emphasizing this, saying, I know everything in past, present and future, but even if great omniscient personalities such as Maharudra do not know me fully, because their knowledge is covered by Yoga Maya, what then to speak of common men? Even Brahma, Shiva, Narada, it is said that even these great personalities, yet jabi samadhisu vidyavi fashati nasava nakabla madhichu idami chani nishamyata bhajita tatadupika vidyavichu. Even Brahma in samadhi, you cannot even see a darshan of the radiance that the force that's coming from the toenails of Bhagavan. Very difficult. So what to speak of common men? Yo Brahma Rudra Sukha Narada Vishnu Mukhya Alachita Nasahasa Purushasya Tasya Sadhu Vashikarana Churnam Ananda Shaktim Tam Radhika Shadavenu Anus Manami. Alachita Nasahasa Purushasya. He is Alachita, he cannot be seen. Brahma, Sukha, Narada, Vishnu, all these great personalities, they cannot have darshan of that Param Purush Sri Krishna. Only if the Lord desires, then it is possible. But by the mercy of the Blessed Devi, by Radhika's mercy, very easily said that Yo Brahma Rudra Narada Vishnu Rudra Alashana Sahasa Purushasya Tasya Sadhyo Vashikarana Churna Ananta Shakti. The Ananta Shakti, unlimited potency in just one foot on the foot of the Radhika. And Sadhyo makes everything possible. Some Radhika Chadana Renu Manusma. Therefore, I remember that Lord to speak of Srimati Radhika. By her mercy, everything possible becomes possible. She is the source, she is this Yoga Maya potency. Yoga Maya is just about expansion. For this reason, common people do not accept that the human life form of Shyamasundar Krishna is a Janma, due to Mahamaya. It is not possible to know and realize the Tattva of Sri Krishna in his Leela without the mercy and shelter of Yoga Maya, even if one has knowledge of his limited Brahma or his partial expansion Paramatma. The only means to realize Krishna, know him, is through his loving devotion. Any other process you cannot understand him. Bhaktyaha ekaya grahya. One cannot understand Krishna through any other process but bhakti. Bhaktyama abhijanati. Only through bhakti. Na saryati mam yoga. Yatha bhakti manvarti. Only through bhakti, Krishna says, can you really understand me. All other processes will come up short. Even the mind, the intelligence, they cannot even reach Brahma. That is the effulgence of Krishna. What to speak of him? When your mind tries to imagine or tries to understand Brahma, it returns, comes back. Because you cannot imagine something like Brahma. It has no boundaries. No, it's not limited by time and space. It has no qualities. It has no identity. And how can you imagine something like that? Everything that we perceive has some limitations. How can you think of something that is unlimited? It's not possible to conceive it. It is beyond the realm of the mind. Only through the Atma can you realize it. By the mind you can understand some philosophy, you can understand some conception, some ideas, examples, idioms or analogies or examples, or whatever you want to call it. But you cannot fully realize or comprehend something that is transcendental. Because you have no experience of that. Only through the transcendental Atma can we realize transcendence. It is not possible to know and realize the tattva of Sri Krishna and his Leela without the mercy and shelter of Yoga Maya, even if one has knowledge of his illustrious Brahma or his partial expansion Paramatma. 27. Ichcha dvesha samuktena dvandva mohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoham sarge yanti parantapa. O sign of Bharat, O Parantapa, at the time of creation all jivas entered into complete illusion. Parantapa means one who is a destroyer, giving torments his enemies. And that Krishna, whenever he speaks a specific name, often he is saying a specific name that he wants to. He's addressing Arjuna in a specific mood. Based on that mood, he addresses him in a different name that is suitable to what he wants to speak. It's an old sign of Bharat, O Parantapa, at the time of creation, all jivas enter into complete illusion, bewildered by the dualities of happiness and distress, which are born of desire and hate. So, at the time of creation, the jivas become bewildered. By what? The prospect of being happy and prospect of removing one's distress. This is what bewilders the jiva. You think, oh, this will make me happy, or this is making me unhappy. You are bewildered, you're in illusion. Nothing is making you unhappy or happy. The Atma, how can the Atma be unhappy in this material world? I mean, in the sense that the Atma is unhappy, but the Atma cannot suffer, it's not really suffering directly to suffering in this material world. In the sense that indirectly or through, he's suffering it through the element known as the mind. You're suffering the agony in your mind. You're suffering the pain in your mind. The Atma is suffering it through the mind. It's like putting a glove on and then touching something. The example is given in 5th canto of Bhagavad-gita. Who Jat Maharaj, when he instructs Maharaj Rahugana, he says that jiva can be like rice. The Atma is like rice. And you put that rice where in water. And that water you put inside a pot. That pot you put on the fire. The fire is like the suffering of this material world. And it's heating the pot. And it's like the physical gross body. The water is like the subtle body. And the rice is like the Atma that is inside this physical subtle body. The heat is not directly touching the Atma. It's touching the pot, which is touching the water, which is heating the rice. In that way, the Atma is experiencing through the pain and suffering through the physical and subtle body. But reality is, it is untouched. It is transcendental. But we have willingly accepted the gross and subtle body, therefore we are suffering all these sufferings. So, the jiva is bewildered by the dualities of happiness which are born of desire and hate. Therefore, these are enemies. Therefore, O Parantapa, the destroyer of enemies, Krishna is telling us that you should remove, you should destroy these enemies of yours. Anger, lust, greed, envy, attachment, pride. These are the 6 enemies of jiva. Bhagavad-gita, how long have the jivas been bewildered by your Maya? Sri Bhagavan anticipates this question by speaking this shloka beginning with Ichcha. Sarga means creation. All jivas have been bewildered since the beginning of creation. By what? By desire and hate, which is born from their previous karma. They are deluded by the dualities which arise from the desire for sense objects, which are their liking, and from aversion to those which are not. So, based on the karma of the jiva is placed in the specific body. Therefore, Mahavishnu lands when he looks at the universe, he injects all the jivas into the specific positions based on their karma. But, he said that the jiva is Bahirmukh since time immemorial. And therefore, you cannot pinpoint a time when the jiva was gone. Because the Mahavishnu, where is he? He is residing in the Viraj Nadi, in the transcendental causal ocean. There is no time there. So it's from that place, where there is no time, that the jiva then entered into Maya. Therefore it says Anadika. Krishna Puri says Anadi Bahirmukh. Bahimukh sins, anadi sins, time memorial. Krishna Buri says, he's forgotten Krishna since that time. You cannot pinpoint the time, it is beyond time. Jiva is, therefore, as long as there is creation, since then the Jiva has been averse. And based on your karma, you will receive a body and suffer body, physical suffering. But the Jivas who are directly from the very beginning of their creation, those who have not yet performed any karma, then they do not get a body suitable to their karma because they have no karma. But rather, they enter into the, based on their aversion, their attraction to Maya, then they will accept the body. Some Vaishnava says actually the first birth of the Jiva who comes is the kingdom, he takes the position of Brahma. This is not confirmed, but some Vaishnavas have described it. But basically, based on your attraction, your desire, you will accept the body. It's simple. Based on your desire, you act in this world. So based on your desire, then you will also act it. If you get attracted to certain happiness, you go after that happiness. So, and the happiness or the prospects of happiness in the material world, it's like a trap. It's like, you know, these certain plants, they show a very nice flower, and the insects come nearby and they eat it. So, actually, if you look at the universe is described to be shaped like an egg. But 99.99% of that universe is actually just couplings. Only a tiny little speck of space in the middle of that universe. Why? Because if you look at the breadth of the universe and the height, it is, I forget how many billions, trillions, many billions, hundreds of billions of miles wide. But the first covering of the universe, that is the earth, is double the width of the universe. And the next covering, that is water, is double the covering of that earth. That means 4 times the breadth of the universe. And the next covering that is made of fire is double of the earth. That means it is 3 times the covering of the universe. So already 2, 4, 6. Air, 8, ether, 10. Then mind, then there is also body, mind, ego. Finally, if you go through these coverings, they're so thick, they're so vast that the space in the universe is really small. The final covering is this chitta or this ahanga, this ego, and it is dark like the complexion of Krishna, completely black. When Gokumar went there, then he became bewildered. So there the opulence and the happiness in that outer covering is so vast, it is so extreme that he had never seen such happiness and such opulence ever. Everything was perfect there, as if it was like spiritual world. And who was the presiding deity of that covering? In earth, covering is the presiding deity of that covering is Varaha. He resides in that covering. Sanatana Goswami describes it in Bhagavad-gita. He goes through the different coverings and different deities. But the final covering is presiding over who? Mahamaya herself. And when Gokumar came, then Mahamaya offered everything to Gokumar. Asked the Siddhi, Navanidhi, everything, offered all mystic perfection, everything. You just stay here and be with me. So Gokumar, by the power of his Gopal mantra, he became attracted to that Sham perfection, like Krishna. And by chanting his mantra, he was able to cross over it. So when the jivas that look into the material world, what are they seeing? They're not seeing the stool and the pigs and the suffering that is here in this earth here. They're seeing this outer covering of the universe, which is almost identical to the spiritual world. The only difference is that here the Bhagavan is there is no Bhagavan, and there is time. Ultimately, it takes everything away. But it is Daivi Shakti, the Bhagavan is Daivi Maya. It is all powerful. Therefore the jivas, they look towards Maya and oh, there I go, I have to be servant, here I go, I can enjoy all this. They look almost the same. Okay, I'm going to enjoy here. And then they become covered. So we'll finish here today. Tomorrow we'll continue with this. Gaur Brahmananda Hare Hare Hariva Jai Shri Guru Pada Padma Ki Jai Guru Parampara Ki Jai Sachinandam Gaur Hare Ki Jai Saparashada Gaur Hare Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Harinam संकीर्तन की जय, श्रीमद् भागवत गीता की जय, विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर पाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरे